Hey friends, come on in. I thought we'd do a little tour today, a little behind the scenes of what goes on here at our ministry. My son Brock is here. He's our photographer today. So this is my office. This is where I hang out most days. This is where I do all my coaching with men and ministers and pastors, couples that come. We also do our online coaching group from here so that we can do slides and video with the guys that we're training and working with online. So great little area. It's not very big, but it works well. As you can see on the whiteboard here, we've got our design for the Catheros student curriculum, a multimedia program that is we're gonna actually start shooting and editing this probably May. Probably be out sometime in the fall, so that's happening. Come on with me. Let's go over here. And this is our house. This is where we live. This is our spare room, and we use this when guys come in for a number of days. We often have guys that come in 2-3 days at a time because there are intensives that need to happen, and they do stay here and not there. Just so we're clear. This is where we have limited storage here in this home, so all of our TV gear is stored in here whenever we're not using it. And then come with me. I'm going to show you something here in the garage. A couple of my favorite things are in the garage. So first of all, we have my little hobby, my little motorbike, and Lori bought this for me about 3 years ago for my birthday, since I sold my bike in order to pay for our wedding 8 years ago. So that was really nice of her. But I want you to look at this. These are Catheros Books, and there's probably about 300 of them that are sitting here right now. But I want you to know, when we introduced Catheros 9 months ago, that stack was up to right about here. We've had more than 600 men that have actually already gone through Catheros. So in less than a year, we're just about out, and I can't wait to reorder, because that means more men are going to be ministered to, and churches all over America are using this now. In fact, Brock and I have just about finished a Catheros documentary. It's a mini doc that we're going to be releasing and showing behind the scenes of Catheros. So that's going to be awesome. Come with me. Let's go see the rest of the house. So the rest of the house is this. We got our dining area, living area, our kitchen, our master bedroom is over here. So this is where we hang out the most, and we have friends and family, and of course people that we're ministering to. It's just our place. We call it a house of resurrection, a house of shalom, a place where God moves. And we just love this place. But we also know that we're going to need more than just our home, that we're going to need a greater space, and we're going to need more facility and a way that we can accommodate people as they're coming to receive help. So I'll talk about that in just a moment, but I want to share some great things that happened on Friday. There were just so many things that happened. I thought, I just got to say it. I just got to kind of tell you in a video. So Friday morning, I was asked to share my resurrection story at Church on the Move. Now, this is my home church. This is where I grew up. This is where, as a 20-something-year-old kid, I met Pastor Willie George. He invited me to be a part of his ministry, and we did Fire by Night and N180 and all of these different ministries. And so to be asked to come back after all the brokenness that happened in my life, and just all the pain, really, that I brought so many people that had believed in me and wondered, how could Blaine fall so far down in this brokenness that happened 12 years ago. For me to be asked to come back and to share my story with the men of that church was an absolute honor. I can't even begin to describe the emotion that I felt as Pastor Witt and I took the stage Friday, and we began to talk about this resurrection out of my sexual brokenness and addiction. And friends, it was so powerful. There was not a dry eye in the place. I mean, you could hear a pin drop. Guys were being ministered to, were being touched. In fact, it ended at 8 o'clock that morning. We started at 6:45. There were over 500 guys there. But I was there and talking to guys afterwards right up to 11 o'clock. 3 hours of conversations after. It was just such a beautiful time. And there was something that God did in my heart that morning. It wasn't just about, me helping or Pastor Witt and I helping others. It was like I felt so much love and so much grace. There was healing in my own life, and I'm so grateful for Pastor Witt and Church on the Move, and so many. Literally, we've probably shared this story in 100 other churches in the last several years, and so many of you have been those pastors that have reached out and invited me into your space to do that, and I'm really grateful. Here's the second thing that happened Friday. Actually, two more things. So I talked to a gentleman from Dallas on Friday, and he is an architectural designer, not an architect, but he does artistic renderings for buildings that architects can use to run with. And so he is like an amazing designer. I've seen his projects and they're like phenomenal. Well, he's a guy that has got really close to our ministry, and he said, Blaine, I want to help you do this. And I said, what do you mean by help? He said, I want to do it for you without cost. And I said, well, of course. And so right now, he is in process of creating architectural renderings, the design and what this building, what House of Resurrection is actually going to look like. It's going to really come to life. And then he's going to begin to design the interior in terms of the layout and the space and how it's developed. And I can tell you, it is going to be amazing. I don't think there's going to be any other place like this in the nation. It's going to be built for healing and built for coaching and counseling and built for group work and built for prayer work. I mean, it's just, I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait to see it. So that is happening right now. And then after that, I get a call from a friend who's been a partner in our ministry for about the last 3 or 4 years. He's a national business owner, has this incredible national company, and he just believes that God uses him to support worthwhile ministries and projects. And so had a conversation with him Friday, and he made the largest, the most significant gift that we've had to House of Resurrection to date. I mean, a very significant gift. I'm not going to tell you what it is. In fact, I'm going to save it for Easter Sunday because there's some other things in the work too, and we want to kind of wait for Easter to share the big report of where we are at with this project. But I can just tell you, wow, I am so grateful for men like this, for people who are willing to take, the ability that God has given them to create resources and share them with worthwhile projects that are going to change lives. So that is happening as well. Now, can I encourage you with one more thing? We've had a donor that has given $20,000 in matching funds. So the way that this will come to us is for every dollar that others give, he will match that dollar. And so that's happening. We started that a week ago, and so far we've had over $2,000 given. So we've had $2,000 given, $2,000 matched, a total of $4,000 right now that is come in for House of Resurrection. But we still have literally $18,000 left out there that can be matched. And we have 2 weeks. We have 14 days until Easter Sunday. And so I want to encourage you. If you've ever thought, man, I believe in Blaine, I believe in Lori, I believe in what they're doing. If you've ever just had an impulse to be a part of what we're doing, man, now would be a great time. That if you could give $50 or $100, maybe some of you that have more than that can do more. Every dollar you give from now till Easter will be matched, and will every dime be put into House of Resurrection so we can bring this thing literally out of the ground. And I want to finally end by just saying thank you to all of you that are partners with us already. You're already supporting us. You're a part of our monthly partnership, and many of you have been with us for years. And then there's others of you that have already given to House of Resurrection, and we are so grateful for you. We thank you for your faithfulness. in helping this ministry to happen every single week, where men and ministers can come and get help. And so come on over here. This is how we're going to end. We believe this, that House of Resurrection is the house that Jesus is building. God bless you.